As we all have seen, everybody here today is somehow involved in philanthropy. As a donor, as a recipient organization, as a volunteer, a youth awardee, board member, planner, or in another way. The final award today is given to the Outstanding Philanthropist of 2009. The Outstanding Philanthropist Award is presented to an individual or a family with a proven record of exceptional generosity and who demonstrates outstanding civic and charitable responsibility and whose generosity encourage others to take philanthropic leadership roles in their local community. This year's Outstanding Philanthropists are James and Ruth Clark.
Ruth and Jim Clark are philanthropists in the best sense of the word. They really understand how important it is to give to their community and to share what is important to them and support that.
The Clarks have been very generous with their philanthropy to seed and leverage ideas and access to allow us to do research on a global scale. I think one of their greatest examples, recent examples, has been their support of our Arctic initiative, understanding the Arctic, what's happening in the Arctic, what's happening below the ice, how the ice and ocean and atmosphere all interplay together. And it was through their generosity that really leveraged our ability to get significant federal stimulus funds in this last year.
Their gifts have been about how can they encourage us to think through what we're doing, to be smarter, to do more, to try harder, to be strategic, and to really use their gifts wisely. So that's what they've used their philanthropy for here. It's not just about restoring the building. It's about teaching us as an organization how to be the kind of organization that people will want to support. And they've used their philanthropy in a way that has inspired the board, the volunteers, their neighbors, their friends, their family, and the community to want to be part of this undertaking.
Ruth and Jim, I'm tickled to be here with you today and to share this important moment with you. It's been a wonderful time getting to know you better and to have helped, been a part of making this gift happen. You are two very deserving people. Your heart's in the right place, and you have a wonderful understanding of what it is to support your community.
Jim and Ruth, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition of your philanthropy, not only to the Cape Cod community, but particular to the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution, but also to the global world.
Ruth and Jim, you are extraordinary human beings. In fact, you're beyond extraordinary. I don't think that there's really a word that defines how we feel about you. And your philanthropy has so impacted all of us, and people who don't even know about your philanthropy have been impacted. Cape Cod is truly a better place to live today because of you. So we thank you and we love you.
Unfortunately, Ruth and Jim were unable to join us today, so we have Sally Cross here on stage to accept in their honor.
Ruth and Jim are devastated that they could not be with you today. I am happy to accept the award on their behalf and would like to read a few words that Jim has given me. Thank you all. For Ruth and me to be standing here before you accepting such an honor is hard for us to believe. Both of us were brought up to follow certain principles in our lives. Among them, that it is more blessed to give than to receive, and to strive to give back to your fellow man more than you take away. We all know our country is the most generous in the world. We give our assets, whether it is volunteer work, goods, or money, to our next-door neighbors, our country, or our fellow nations come times of catastrophes, famine, or other crises. Ruth and I have been fortunate to be able to contribute in many ways to many causes that we felt were worthy and that we could make a difference. Our most recent and probably last major projects are the restoration of Highfield Hall and the construction of the Oncology Center at Falmouth Hospital. We hope these facilities will be helpful in the community for many years to come. Thank you to the Plan Giving Council and to all of you. And I would, as Sally Cross, would like to say, all best wishes to Jim, who is going through medical problems now, and bless them, Jim and Ruth, for all they have done, and I'm sure will be doing in the future. Thank you.
Well, 2009 has been a challenging year, but it's truly amazing to see what has been accomplished here on Cape Cod during this time. Today, there are over 500 people present in the audience who have had the opportunity to learn, to share, and to experience the power of philanthropy. Thank you for attending. We hope you'll join us at the many events sponsored throughout the year by the Plan Giving Council of Cape Cod, so you can keep in touch with us by bookmarking our website, www.capecodgiving.org.
And we all encourage everyone to fill out your evaluation forms that you received today. You can leave them on the table or the registration table. And we look forward to seeing everyone back here again next year. Thank you.